Hey guys, welcome back to Sakura Beach. This is TJ, your gamer girl, signing on. So, last episode, Ayumi got her revenge on Momoko for pretty much everything she's done to her. By copying a feel. It's Let's just continue on. It's the afternoon by the time we head back to the hotel. Oh, this was our last day here, wasn't it? Wait, you're right, already? Wow, time flies when you're... Well, time flies when you're having fun. Are we near the end? I didn't think we'd get near the... Hi, Dad. One of the dangers, well, not really dangers, but one of the things of doing window capture when you're sharing libraries with your family, that shows up. Has it really been a week already? I hardly noticed the time pass. It really has. This trip has been so much fun. We spent so much time together. I guess it's been fun enough. Even with this fool around, we've managed to have some fun. Time really flies when you're having fun. Yeah, I'm glad you both came with me. I haven't been here in years, let alone with friends. I'm kind of disappointed that they only thought of me as a friend, though. I've also managed to avoid telling them about the letter and my mother. Not to mention my reasons for being so quiet lately. Overall, I think this trip is going to end very well. Is there anything you two want to do before we head home? Anything you like. I want to talk about what's been bothering you. Are we really going to bring this up again now? About that, Seiji. You're still avoiding the question. We've gone through this whole week, but you still haven't given us an answer. Why won't you open up? That's all we want you to do. Alright, fine. Something has been bothering me, I admit it. But why do we have to talk about it now? This is for your sake, Seiji. I think I already have an idea of what could be bothering you so much. I remember a few months ago when you came to school. That's when I saw that look on your face. That lifeless, empty look. I saw it too. We both ate breakfast with you on that day, and you were fine then. But you were late. And you came back with that look on your face. What happened, Seiji? Where have you been this entire time? I've had enough of this. Look, we were supposed to have fun on this trip, right? So, shouldn't we worry about other things until we get back? But when will you make time for us? Momoko's actually angry. She's not playing around like she usually does. When will you stop hiding in your room and burying your nose in those books? When, Seiji? When will you come back to us? I'll make time for both of you after exams are over, okay? Didn't you listen to me when we spoke about this? You aren't going to make time for us, are you? It's just going to be the next exam, and the exam after that, and the one after that. This isn't you, Seiji. Just tell us what's wrong, please. Why don't you believe me? I said we would, so why wouldn't we? Seiji. Silly Seiji. Both of them looked really depressed. I wish that I understood you, but you won't let me understand you. That broken boy I knew so many years ago. When did he wander back into our lives? I've had enough of this. We can talk about this when we get home tomorrow. I don't want to talk about it again while we're here, okay? Both of them didn't say anything more. They quietly leave the room and close their bedroom door. Way to go, Seiji, you idiot! I hear the distinct click of it locking. Did I really do the right thing here? Probably no. I mean, yeah, they did kind of push, and it's not really their place to. But still, they are genuinely worried about you, Seiji. And you are actively pushing them away. you're hurting them and yourself. Is it their business what happens in my life? I'll deal with my problems on my own terms. For now, the best thing I can do is just keep some distance away from them and hope things settle down. This doesn't feel like all those other times we've had arguments, though. It feels not right. Not right at all. Have I gone too far this time? So much has happened this week. It's hard to believe that we're going home tomorrow. I'm exhausted, really. Not to mention nursing quite a few bruises from Momoko and Ayumi. I'm amazed I'm still alive, all things considered. Yeah, really! Considering some of the shit they did injured you on multiple occasions. They haven't left the room yet, unfortunately. Normally, they'd be keen for dinner, yet no matter how much I knock, there's no response. The more that they hide in there, the worse my anxiety gets. Have I finally upset them enough to completely drive them away from me? Is this going to be the end of our long friendship? Perhaps this is a fitting end. It's not as if I really fit in with two of the most popular girls at school. My only distinguishing characteristic is that I'm exceedingly average. Yet those two, they're on another level completely when compared to me. Momoko can ace any sport she tries to. Ayumi can practically memorize a textbook with only a single read-through. Yet, I struggle for any kind of achievement at all. Despite all of that, they've never looked down on me. All the guys they regularly reject are amazing at what they do. So why me? That's what I can't work out after all these years. Despite all of the people they've met, all of the people they talk to, all of the proposals they get, I'm still the one guy after all of this that they're friends with. Why? Why? There's nothing about me that's even remotely special. I need to calm down. Perhaps everything is fine. Perhaps I'm just overthinking all of this. Maybe they've calmed down by now. I've knocked on their bedroom door once or twice. Might as well give it another try. Come on, you two, you've been in there for hours. I know that you've probably eaten all the snacks by now. Dead silence in response. I try the door handle only to find that it's still locked. Fine then. I'm cooking dinner now, so it'll be waiting for you when you get out. I'm too tired to really cook anything decent. I'm just throwing whatever into a frying pan and hope that it'll turn out alright. Momoko says that this is her favorite cooking technique, which really illustrates how bad she is at it. I hear the bedroom door creaking. Both of them step out. Why are you looking at me like that? Still no response. It's not over. Normally, they just hit me or do something violent, then that would be the end of it. But right now, their gaze is so terrible to behold. I can feel myself wilting underneath it. Hey, if you're going to do your divine punishment or whatever, please do it now. You're making me anxious. Both of them look at each other. We're going out, Seiji. We feel like taking a walk. Oh? Well, I guess a nighttime walk together would be... You aren't going with us. Huh? I wasn't really expecting to hear something like that. But... why? What I want to see is that you really care. This hasn't just affected you, Seiji. Your pain hurts us too. But since you don't want to talk about it, will you come for us, Seiji? Come for you? Where are you going? We want to know just how well you really know us. But I do know you well. I've known both of you for most of your lives. All of your strange habits, your past, I slowly stop talking and begin to think to myself. Oh. But do I not truly know what's in your hearts? But I do not. I read that completely wrong. But I do not truly know what's in your hearts, do I? I don't know why both of you are so popular, yet neither of you have had a boyfriend yet. And why you continue to... Before I can keep talking, Momoko puts a single finger on my lips, hushing me. Listen, now isn't the time to talk about it. If you really know us, then you know where we're going. Won't you, Seiji? I want to know the truth about what you think. This is a test, Seiji. I don't want to say it's anything else. Why? Why must I go through this test of theirs? Why are they testing me in the first place? Seiji, if you really do care about us, you'll know where to find us. Somewhere special. Very special. That is where we'll go. Somewhere special? I begin to rack my brain to find the answer. What is this somewhere special they're talking about? We'll be waiting for you, Seiji. I know that you'll find your way. They aren't being themselves at all. What's happened to them? If you find us, you'll know everything you need to. I know you're a fool, but I believe in you this time, Seiji. See you soon. Unable to stop them, they simply disappear from the apartment, leaving me standing there. Are my fears finally coming true? Have they finally grown tired of me? What do I do? I must have really screwed up this time, huh? No wonder that they left me behind. Maybe I shouldn't go— No! You chase after them right now! Do I even deserve to know them both? No, I can't think like that. They're my childhood friends. I can't just give up on them like that. Both of them believe that I'll come to see them. This is all some big puzzle that they put together. And yet, all I'm doing is sitting here trying to work it out. The park? No, that couldn't be it. The beach? No. No, not that either. The shack? Once again, that doesn't sound right. The cliff? I guess that's special, but that doesn't feel right to me either. What is my heart trying to tell me? Where does it want me to go? Where you guys went stargazing? They could be anywhere by now. Maybe at the very ends of the earth. Damn it, why does this have to happen now? But what other time could it have happened? I knew that this was coming. Well, not this, but that something was over the horizon. Despite how ridiculous these last few days have been, I felt that little bit of bitterness beneath the surface. There's something so lonely about those looks they gave me. But why would they be lonely? All this time, did they want something more from me? If they did, what could it be? Could it be that they lied to me about their feelings? Both of them told me that they said I was a special friend to them. That seems like that would be the obvious thing, but if I've learned anything about them after all these years, is that they never say what they really mean. So, if that's the case, what's this place that's so special to them? And if I'm supposed to know this special place, with the way they implied it, wait, is it that place? But is that place really as special to them as it is to me? If they're lying about how they really feel about me, then perhaps its significance has passed on to them. Of course, it has to be there. The hidden little hollow where the stars are the closest, are their clearest. What am I reading? The place where I showed them the stars which I love so much. Please, wait for me, Ayumi, Momoko. I am a fool, but even a fool can be right every now and then. I'm here. This is one of the most special places to me in the entire world. The place where I look towards the heavens. The place where I looked for an answer somewhere above me. Never before have I seen it look this beautiful, though. The stars are even clearer than they've ever been before, twinkling with cold light. It's as if a box filled with diamonds has been split across the night sky. Fireflies dance lazily in the warm summer air. And I see two figures standing side by side. They're looking towards the stars. Then, are they? They turn around slowly until I finally see their faces. It's them. You're here! I knew you'd come, Seiji. Are you ready now? I knew I was right to believe in you. You would never let us down, Seiji. I am so sorry. That's something I cannot say enough times. But what I really owe you is the truth. You're right. I have been pushing people away. I got an unmarked letter the other day. Unmarked letter? Oh. Momoko looks back at Ayumi. There's only one thing of which I can think of. His mother. Haven't you moved past that yet, Seiji? It still affects you this badly. Both of them look deeply concerned. They need to know what exactly I'm thinking. There's no point in trying to hide anything now. She said she wanted to see how I was doing. The truth is that I wanted to make myself seem like I was better than I really am. Deep down, I know that's really spite. Whenever I hear anything from her or about her, I guess I go back to how I was. All of those long-forgotten feelings, they're all still buried in me somewhere. I can't be a good person. She's my mother and she still loves me. But I can't forgive that she left me behind. When it comes to the surface, all I want to do is be left alone. So I studied, and I didn't stop studying. I wanted to have some validation, some proof to myself that I really am worth something. So I can prove to her that I was worth having in her life. I'm still that lost child I was all those years ago. Desperate for someone to recognize my existence. And it makes me ashamed of myself. I could barely bring myself to face either of you. Because I felt like I didn't deserve to be your friend. Even now I don't think that I do. Both of you are so amazing. Everything you do is amazing. For as long as I've known you both, I've always felt like this. But I wondered where I came into all of this. You two are popular, cute, smart, and athletic. Yet I am... I look down at my hands. Well, just look at me. I know what it's like to be abandoned, yet in the end, seems like I was doing the same thing to both of you. And out of everything I just talked about, that is what I'm most ashamed of. Yet I didn't even know that I was doing it. The truth is, I feel as if I'm worthless. The wind echoes through the grass as they both look on at me. Their expressions are completely blank. Momoko steps forward. How could you possibly think that? Ayumi follows her. We've been with you this entire time, Seiji. If we didn't care about you, why are we even here? She's being so gentle. It's not what I expected of Ayumi at all. Momoko, she's not acting like herself either. This must really be something serious if they're acting like this. Not once have I thought of you that way. You're someone so special to us, Seiji. And I feel the same way. You've always been there for us, Seiji. I can see them both blinking back tears. I reach out to both of them, placing my hands on their cheeks. Please, don't cry. The fact that I've made you both cry. I really have been a fool, haven't I? Yes, you have. Ayumi places her hand on mine. That's who you are, Seiji. Momoko does the same. There's something we need to tell you, too. Smiling at her, Momoko pushes her forward. It's okay, you first. Let it all out. I'll be next. Ayumi looks reassured then. Something about this moment seems to make time go slowly. The fireflies dance in the evening air. I can feel something coming. But that's not why we're all here? But is that not why we're all here? Ayumi nearly speaks, then thinks better of it. Bit by bit, she manages to force herself to face me. She looks so cute right now. Seiji, what I need you to know, You need to know how I really feel about you. How she really feels. Does she mean that she doesn't really view me as a fool? Seiji, I love you. I've loved you since the day I met you. You love me? How did I not notice? 'Cause you're dense! But how could you love someone as pathetic as me? I don't understand. I thought you always viewed me as a fool. You don't see truly see... Awkward! You don't truly see yourself, Seiji. Your awkwardness, your smile, how can you simply keep going despite what happens? All of these things, it makes you who you are. And I love you for who you are. As much as I called you a fool, it was because I was scared. I couldn't show my feelings as easily as Momoko did. Whenever I thought about it, my head just filled with noise. But you never saw that. I could never blame you for not noticing, though. You would never hurt anyone intentionally. You were just somewhere else. Perhaps it's how you managed to find your way. I spent my days hoping that you'd finally come around. Finally break free of that endless dream of yours. I acted haughty and pretended that I was a mature woman. But in the end, I can never do the mature thing and simply tell you what I wanted you to hear. If you were worthless like you said, why does my heart beat like this whenever I'm near you? Now we're here. And I never knew what was in your heart. I know there's more that's locked away in there, though. But is there love? That is what I want to know more than anything else. And now, Momoko. I'm gonna try and edit these thumbnails together. 'Cause something tells me these might be the final thumbnails of the game. And they're just perfect for what's going on here. Momoko then steps forward. I want you to know my feelings, Seiji. How can you not see the good in you, Seiji? How could you not think that we don't care about you? For some reason, I could not process that correctly. She raises one hand and places it on my cheek again, just like she did on the beach. I once met a boy who was badly hurt. Everything about him seemed to be out of order. He was in pain, and it ran far deeper than I could ever know. But beneath all of that, I saw something good. He was kind, he was gentle. He was someone who willingly made sacrifices for other people. That was you, Seiji. Adorable, silly Seiji. That's who you will always be to me. Whenever I asked you to kiss me or when I flirted with you, her face grows red. Those are my true feelings. She looks down to the ground then, her eyes melancholy. I never hid how I truly felt about you. It's just that you were always lost. No matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't get you to see me that way. I tried and I tried, but no matter what, it always felt like there was a wall between you and me. When you asked how I felt about you, I wanted you to work it out for yourself. Even though you didn't really know the way, you kept walking forward. We helped you. We gave you a hand when you needed one. But it was you who drove yourself to get where you are now. You aren't worthless, Seiji. I love you. I love you with all of my heart. That's how I really feel. Please, will you accept my feelings? No matter how selfish they are. Please, tear down these walls you've put around your heart, Seiji. They both pull back, their eyes fixated on me. Seiji, We're waiting for your answer. Do you feel the same about us? What's really inside your heart? Their expectation weighs heavily on me. How do I feel about them? It's hard to say for sure. But somewhere deep down, this is something I can't deny. So I will tell them the truth. With no hesitation. I feel the same as you two do. You do? You really do, Seiji? You better not be lying. I don't think my heart could take it if he was lying. I'm not lying. When I asked both of you what you thought about me, I was actually hoping you'd say more than you did. After I got your answers, I sort of buried that idea. I figured that there's no way that it would happen. But is this going to work? I mean, there's two of you. Imagine what my grandfather would have to say about this. Way to go, Seiji! That's probably what he'd say. He's known for a long time about how we felt. It's true, he knew from the first day we met you. And he didn't tell me. This really is something that I should have known about earlier. But there's no changing that now. Does that really matter? We both love you equally. Though, of course, just maybe, I love you a bit more than Naomi does. As if you do! So you're both okay? You're both okay with this? Is there any reason why we wouldn't be? Don't you remember how we would both kiss you on the cheek after we were done playing? That's right. We knew from the beginning that it would be selfish for either of us to take you for ourselves. We just needed to know if you'd be okay with it. You told me as much a while ago. All of this has been planned out. Then, this trip, is this why they suggested it in the first place? They just needed the right place to confess to me. We've been playing this for a very long time, Seiji. Now that we're here, it really does feel like a dream. I've looked forward to this day for so long. All to confess my love to my adorable, silly Seiji. Both of them smile to themselves as they look up at the stars. You're finally here, Seiji. You finally see me. You've noticed now, Seiji. Congratulations. Are those tears in their eyes? They're still crying anyway. Hey, are you two okay? I didn't want to make you cry. Sorry, it's just... can't stop myself from crying. Even though I'm so happy. Both of them practically tackle me. Is this okay, Seiji? Yeah, it's fine. Do it for as long as you like. I will! I'm not letting go! We huddle together in the cool summer night. As they embrace me ever more closely, I look up towards the night sky. It took me so long. I understand what they were trying to tell me all along. Why should I look up towards the sky, when the most important people in my life are right here on Earth? My answer has been right here the entire time, yet I never saw it. I really have been a fool. But even fools are sometimes right, aren't they? This long week is finally over. I wonder how long it will be before I see that ocean again. Ayumi and Momoko? I've accepted their feelings. I don't know how I'm going to handle this, but I'll just have to try my best. After all this, I think I've come to terms with my own insecurities, even if it's just a little bit. I don't have to be anything special. I just have to be myself. That's why they love me, for who I am. I'm going to have to meet my mother eventually. That's not something I can avoid. But I don't have to prove anything to her. I think it would be enough for her to know that her son is happy and doing well. Somehow, I think it would be a good idea if I didn't tell her about my unusual arrangement with those two. Both of them went out by themselves to look at the ocean one last time. In a mere span of a week, all three of us have made memories together that will last us a lifetime. I'm never going to forget that confession. nor will I ever forget these feelings I hold in my heart. I can't say for sure that it's love, but whatever it is, I don't want to fight it. Most importantly, I've learned that running away or trying to escape isn't the answer. There, I'm done packing. They should be home soon. Well, at least I hope they will be. I don't think with all the unmentionables they left scattered around the room, it would be proper for a guy to do anything in there. They really do want to make it hard for me, don't they? Speak of the devil, I hear the front door opening. Good morning, silly. Good morning, you fool. Good morning to you both, too. She didn't call me a fool. She did, though! She said, good morning, you fool! She did call you a fool! And I don't think I've ever been called darling by any— No one said darling! No one called you darling! I hope you two have already packed. Because, you know, you tend to leave things lying around. Not to worry, I did it before we left. You can rely on a woman like me, Seiji. Someone who really knows how to look after you. I can feel my face burning as she huddles up close to me. Stop being embarrassed. We're supposed to be dating, aren't we? I'm just not used to it yet is all. I mean, I've never had a girlfriend before, let alone two. Don't worry, Seiji. I happen to be a love guru. And when did something like this happen? Not telling. I know when you're scheming. You were hoping to exploit his innocence, weren't you? Nothing of the sort. Now then, Seiji, since you never kissed a girl before, let's fix that right now. She dives at me, her lips puckered. I feel my heart skip a beat right before I impact. With speed no mere mortal could ever hope to match, Ayumi blocks her tackle. What happens when an unstoppable force hits an immovable object? You have Ayumi and Momoko, that's what. I won't allow anything so indecent to happen in front of me. You won't be the one to take his first kiss, Momoko. Aww, so you want to take his first kiss too? You're so cute when you act like this, Ayumi. Just remember though, Seiji is my adorable silly Seiji. Or Sei. You forgot the J there. I'm only sharing him with you as a special privilege. Who are you to claim monopoly on Seiji? His childhood friend, of course. I'm also his childhood friend. Momoko isn't paying attention to her. Now then, before she interrupted, where were we, Seiji? She begins to force herself on me. I'm barely able to hold her back as she leans in with puckered lips. Stop! Not now, okay? You're making Seiji uncomfortable! Stop it right now! We're both dating him now, so we have to do our best to make him happy. But this is a bit sudden for me. I mean, my heart isn't ready for this yet. Please have mercy! It's just a kiss, Seiji. Now stop arguing and come here. If you actually kiss her, I will tear your lips off and throw them to the moon. No need to be jealous, Ayumi. It's not your fault that Seiji likes me more. Ayumi's hands wrap around my head and pull me towards her with godlike strength. That does it! Come here, Seiji! She pauses as her face goes red when our faces come close. That's right, we were going to— Her eyes begin to roll in her head. So you really can't do it. That's okay, I'm sure Seiji prefers someone who isn't shy. Stop putting words in my mouth. Momoko's comment immediately revives Ayumi. That does it! It's on, Momoko! I declare a war! A war of love! We will decide once and for all who gets the monopoly on Seiji. Don't think I'll lose, Ayumi. I've been practicing for this my entire life. I feel a bit disappointed that they didn't even ask me if I wanted to be monopolized. Oh well, this is who they are. And that's why I love them. I know they said that they had already agreed to share. Just how much of me are they going to share seems to be in question. Despite everything that's happened this week, some things are always going to be the same no matter what. This is my life now, with these two wonderful girls I met during my childhood. In all its loud glory. And that's Sakura Beach! Thank you for This is one of the good ones. This is definitely one of Winged Cloud's good ones. I wouldn't say it's I wouldn't say it's as good as, you know, Sakura Spirit, but it was definitely good. I enjoyed this one. I really did. So, yeah. I was Sakura Beach. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Now that scene actually almost got me crying, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I'll see you in the next playthrough. Until then, this is the Gamer Girl signing off. Bye bye.